Here he comes, the highly anticipated debut of Gavin Lux. The 21-year-old from Kenosha, Wisconsin will hit 8th and start at second base in his Dodger debut.
He flew in this morning and still really hadn't hit me yet. Talked to his mom on the plane. I'm like, does this even seem real right now? We're like, no. Even when we got to the field, I was pretty nervous. Seeing him run out, it was pretty cool.
That's the day, you know, I've dreamed about since I was a little kid, and since I figured out I wanted to play baseball. Just walking out on the field and then seeing all the fans and how much bigger the stadium is than you really think it is when it's full. It was a pretty special moment, and I got a little emotional, to be honest with you.
Off we go with a pinpoint fastball and strike one on Trevor Story.
I couldn't really eat too much. I didn't sleep too good that night. So it was more excitedness, nervousness, but once the game started, it kind of all went away, and it was a lot of fun.
Hampson to left center field. Taylor on the move will flag it down and end the inning.
Gavin Lux's first major league at bat comes in the bottom of the second inning with the score tied at 2.
So here we go. Gavin Lux to lead off this second inning for the Dodgers, making his major league debut.
I remember just breathing in when he walked up to the plate and breathing out and going, wow, like that's really him down there in the box. And that's when it really became real.
Number 48, Gavin Lux.
His mom, Heather, his dad, Tom, in from Kenosha, Wisconsin, where he started Indian Trail High School. 20th overall pick in 2016 and making his major league debut with a line drive base hit to center field on the first pitch that he sees as a big leaguer. Welcome, Gavin Lux.
I was 100% swinging at the first pitch if it was in the strike zone. I think everyone always says, what happens if you get a first pitch fastball and you hit a home run? So I was like, if it looks straight and it's in the zone, I'm swinging no matter where it is. I just wanted to be super aggressive, so I'm just glad it was in the zone.
Raw emotions came out of me at that moment. I got a bunch of, text and phone calls saying, we saw you crying on TV, and it was cool though. Those raw emotions were pretty cool.
Well, the hit was the most emotional because you know how hard it is to get that first one out of the way. And the reaction to the crowd was like, wow, they couldn't wait for him to get here. And I think it really made him feel good to get that type of ovation. And I think that's when I realized that, damn, this he's here and we hope he's here to stay.
Oh, I think it was a lot of emotions after my first hit. It was relief. I had a lot of anxiousness before the game, so just getting that first hit out of the way immediately kind of made the rest of the game a little bit easier.
And here he is to lead off the third.
The pitcher was going to start, kind of going softer on me, so he threw a couple sliders. I was still looking for a fastball out over the plate, and I worked it 3-2, and he shook once, and I thought, okay, he's shaking to a fastball, and then he threw it out over the plate, and it was a pitch I could handle.
Stroke to right center field, and Gavin Lux opens his big league career with a single and a double, leading off the third. There is no level above this, Gavin.
It impacted it a bunch. Hitting is contagious, and when guys are going up there and you just keep getting more and more at-bats, when you run into the bat rack, it makes it easier to kind of stay locked in hitting. So, it was super impressive to see what these guys do and how they prepare for the games.
Offensive explosion.
The hitting is indeed contagious tonight as Lux and his Dodger teammates cruise to a lopsided win.
Gavin Lux's Dodger debut is a successful one. He gets a couple of hits, scores a few times, and the Dodgers, most importantly, win it by a final score of 16-9.
Appreciate it. Congratulations. Nice job, brother. Oh, yeah.
How much of this debut is for your family as well?
A ton, man. I mean, they've made a ton of sacrifices for me over the years. A lot of time, a lot of money, and, you know, a lot of support. So for me, you know, they've been my rock, and just being out there and being able to do it for them is a cool feeling.
It's one of those moments I'll never forget. I don't even know how to put that in words, and I'm rarely at a loss for words, but just that hug will be something I'll remember for my entire life.
Words can't describe it. Until you experience it, you can't describe it. It's just, I'm amazed at what he's done, how far he's come, and I'm just so proud.
It's hard not to get emotional because pretty tied to it, but just really proud of him. I just know how much he loves the game, how much work he's put in, the sacrifices he's made. He's made all the right decisions. He's a great kid. He's a better kid than he is a player. So on that, I'm just proud as hell, and I'm just hoping to enjoy a long career and throwing some batting practice to him in the winter.
For me to go out there and you know, do what I did and just have fun doing it, seeing their faces after the game made it all worth it.